All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome to episode 14 of our Hutan Pantai series. I'm just at our silos right now. I'm going to fill up our grain truck with the canola that we have in here. It's going to take us a couple little loops here, but I figured I would bring you in and I would start doing this and we could kind of just chat about what happened between last episode and now. So really, whoa, smashed into a tree. Really not too much happened. The only thing I did is I went through, I fertilized, or I finished cultivating these fields. I can't remember if I did that on screen or off. I think I finished it right at the end. Anyways, I cultivated those fields and I fertilized them. Then what I did is I slept through a month and I got into October, and I was kind of just like taking a look at our production facility, seeing how much oil and stuff was coming out, and we'll get to all that in a second. And I went down and I, excuse me, I fertilized our canola fields. So our canola fields should be good to go. There was no weeds growing on them. They just were 50% fertilized. Now they should have 100% fertilizer, and they should be at that like 98% yield bonus. So we should be getting a max yield off those canola fields next year. Then what I did is I slept through another month, and it basically finished off. The production facility basically finished off what was in there for canola. So I loaded up the trailer because we're going to take the canola oil in and get it sold off. I'll dump this and then I'll show you. I can't remember exactly how many pallets we had on here. I think 18. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I think that's 18. Yeah, 18 pallets. Let's dump this. I've started our rice production, so now the rice oil is going to slowly work its way through. But if you look in here, what it's telling us is that we've got, 18,545 liters, so 1,000 liters per full pallet. So 18 pallets. It's telling us the current value is 108 grand. Now it's telling us that our max value is going to be 110,000 if we wait till December. But if I come in here and I look at canola oil. Oh man, this changed. This definitely changed because it showed November as the peak time. It 100% changed and showed November as the peak time to sell it. Whatever. Okay, so then what I might do is I will wait one more month. I was literally just looking at it before I swapped through, and it showed November was the peak, but in there that list was telling me December. I think that thing fluctuates maybe a little bit. Because I was gonna, part of like our explanation, I was gonna be like, it tells us December, but this shows November. I don't know what to do. Blah blah blah, and I was gonna take it right now, but I think I'm gonna wait one more month. So I'm gonna get this canola dumped in. I'll sleep through one more month, and that'll actually be good too, because we'll be able to see how much rice oil gets made through the production facility when we go 1 month. And I just got to triple check here. This time saving stock check, I can't remember exactly what mod it is. It's probably called this. Is like one of the sweetest things. It tells us the value that we have down here of our crops. Just everything, really. Like if we sold everything, we'd have 230 grand. Just the max months. It keeps track of everything so good. That's a pretty clutch mod. Now, I want to put all of our rice in there. I guess we could. Okay, so this is all we got to remember. I was really trying to see what we got off one harvest. So we got 9,400 liters of rice in there. So I'll just remember that. And I'll stock this thing right up so we don't got to do it again. Just wanted to see exactly how much oil comes from one harvest. 24,000 liters in here, and we're not selling this till June. I'm just gonna sleep through one, to be honest. I'm gonna sleep through 1 month and just see how this goes. I'll bring you guys back in one sec. I'll be in the next month, and we'll take this canola oil off to get it sold. So I'll bring you back in one sec. Okay, folks, we are back here now. So through the 1 month, the production facility produced 2 pallets of the rice oil. So we got 2,000 liters of rice oil right now. If I come into our production facility, so we had roughly, about 9,400 in there. So About 3,000 liters got put through in 1 month, and then that gives us 2,000 liters or 2 pallets. And then if I come into our time saving stock check, if I come to the rice oil one, it's telling me our max value is about 15 grand if we wait till June to sell this. So that means, every 2 pallets is going to give us 15 grand. So if that's every 3,000 liters essentially. So if we're getting over 9,000 liters, it's going to be basically this number times 3. So roughly off the fields that we got now, if we sell at peak months, we'll have about 45,000 liters or $45,000 worth of rice oil. Now we still got a bunch of rice oil sitting in the silos, so we got a bunch more that we'll be able to sell. But the canola and rice oil is going to make us a bunch of money. I think if we do what we said we were going to do, let's go up to the map. If I can get this field 32 down here, and then keep going with canola, try and get field 6, and then eventually field 7. I mean, it would be nice to get this one, but it's such a small field for 121,000. It'd be better to get field 6 here for 120. Even this one, even field number 1 for 200, we could wait to get field 7. Like, we just keep working our way. Yeah, we don't really want that field. This field for 226, that's a pretty good deal. This one's for 476, or this one for 477, So if we can do that and then chase rice down here, I think is going to be the best plan. But we need to go sell this oil off. We had a couple more pallets, so now we got 20,000 liters. Apparently we're going to get 125 grand for this if we get to the farmer's market. Which, getting to the farmer's market's a bit of pain in the butt, but I think I've got a good way to do it now. So I'm just going to head downtown. I'll bring you guys back once I am at the farmer's market, and we'll sell this oil off. Okay, team, we're just back here pulling down this weird alley to get to the farmer's market. I got to unstrap this load there, and hopefully that should just pull through. Boom, we did it. Okay. Not too bad at all. Wow, we made some good coin off that. Is that 142,000? Wait, let's just go check here. I thought it said it was supposed to be at like 125. We gotta check finances. Where's 140 grand? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That's awesome. Now that's not fully off of one harvest, but pretty good nonetheless. I like this map a lot. In a lot of ways I really like it, but getting to the sell points downtown, that's such a, I don't know, it just seems like such a dumb spot. You can barely get down there with this trailer. I don't know. Don't want to be a complainer. It just seems like it should be better than that. It should be a little bit easier to go drop stuff off. Even the one restaurant, if you go up, one day we'll have to probably go up the mountain to the restaurants up there, and it's super hard to get to with the trailer. Really difficult. If we had a Super Bee with a 50-foot trailer or something like that, it would be so difficult to get around. But okay. Enough complaining. We got 140 grand extra. All right, let's jump out of this tractor real quick here. Let's check these fields. Yeah, yield bonus 100. Everything looks the exact way it's supposed to. Okay, let's bring this back up to the farm, and then what I want to do is jump in our little grain truck, and we got to put some more of the rice into the production facility so that I can keep rocking. I also was looking, there's a couple good cultivating contracts that we can do. I can go set some workers to do, because we got to stay on that train of just pumping out contracts. What I'm thinking is, so now we got a little bit of cash in the bank, and in June we're going to take all of the rice off, or it'll be rice oil rather, to get sold. So we're going to have another kind of flush of cash come through, especially once we put all of this oil in there. Hopefully another 100 grand or so. There should be definitely 100 grand, 150, 160,000 that we should probably be getting through, because we got 24,000 liters, right? 24,000 liters. And basically every 9,000 liters will get us about 45 grand, 45 to 50K. So, because of math, it's 9 times 3 is what, 27. So let's just say that's for easy numbers. So that would be 45 times 3, right? Plus what we already got in there. So, like, yeah, we should have a nice little payday come June. Now, so what do I want to do? What I really want to do is we're going to be planting more rice in April, right? April or May. Pretty sure it's April. Rice. April. So we got to, I think I got to go buy field 32 down there for April and get another rice field going. Then what we'll probably have to do is buy another rice planter just to speed things up a little bit. Dump that in there. And eventually we'll need another rice harvester. Also in the fall, like next fall, because we'll buy that field. We'll just keep doing contracts up until April, get this oil put through, then we'll buy that field, we'll plant another rice field back there, keep doing contracts and stuff through the summer. When we harvest all of the canola, if we've got enough money, we will buy more canola fields. Maybe field, I don't know, maybe field 1, or not 1, field 6, and well, it'd be good to get field 1, but field 6 for sure. Field 6 for sure. I mean, I guess we could get 49 and just... We're not dumping in here? What's going on here? There we go. Field 6 for sure. And then we'll need another rice harvester probably. But that's actually pretty cheap. And if we really wanted, we could lease it. We could lease it. It's just a drive. It only goes 7 miles an hour. Driving it back and forth, or going to pick it up would be... Might just be worth just spending the coin on it. You know what I mean? But we can kind of play that by ear. All right, let's get this dumped in there. But that's gonna be the plan. That's gonna be the plan. Finally, I'm like stoked that finally we're here. We're like, we got the production facility going. We got a bunch of equipment. There's nothing good in the store, which kind of sucks. But also, it's good there's nothing good in the store, so it doesn't tempt us to spend money on it. Because a really good deal on a large tractor... Oh, wrong button. Really good deal on a large tractor, something in there would be tempting. We definitely have enough rice saplings to plant more fields. We'll have more than enough. And I've got to sell the mushrooms in February or something like that. I don't know, I'll have to check the stock savings thing. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do... What am I gonna do here? Well, I'll get this last one pulled over. I'll bring you guys back in a sec. I'm gonna get this done and I'll get some cultivating contracts on the go, and I'll bring you back in just one sec. Okay, team, I'm back here. We got a few cultivating contracts going. Oh, we can see one of our other tractors over there. Yeah, these fields are close together. I kind of forgot. But yeah, I'm cultivating this field. I think you can see all the fields are about 30% done-ish. That field 12 is a pretty big field. But let's go into our contracts here. There's a couple plowing ones. I mean, this is just such easy cash because you can just like set a worker to go do it. So I don't know. I might do this one. Do I want to do this one? Might do this one. I might do this one. I don't know. I'll think about it here in a sec because I might have to kind of go do some running around, and maybe I'll set someone to do this. But yeah, we got a couple fields being cultivated here. This is field 12. Is that the cornfield here that someone didn't harvest? Is that what we got? Yep. Yep, don't know what happened over here, but there's a cornfield that we're ripping down, and then up in the top corner, I don't know what this was. Sugar beet, okay. Withered. Jeez, people were too lazy to harvest this year, or what? Let's just go back real quick. Active ones, like one of the field 12, yeah, this must be field 12, 17 grand. We got to pay some stuff for the leasing costs. 6 grand here again. We got to pay a little bit for leasing costs, and another 10 grand. So I mean, you know, got like 30 some K there ish. Um, just kind of hanging out. So I'm gonna let these guys go through and get all this stuff done. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll bring you guys back once these are cultivated. I might do a couple more contracts through the winter, but I'll bring you back in the spring and we'll go sell off some of this rice oil and get another stack of cash. What we'll also do no, sorry. Well, I'll bring you back in the spring. We're gonna have to plant rice first. We'll probably buy that field, and what we'll end up doing is maybe creating the field together. Yeah, maybe we will create it together just because if it is a bit of a gong show, at least you guys can be here to do it with me. Just because this field is so weird. Like, we're on such a slope here. I know rice fields need to be leveled, so I don't really know what to expect when we go to level this field out. I don't know what's going to happen. No idea. But like I said, we'll do that together, and that way, if it's a gong show, well, if it's a gong show, at least you can know I tried my very, very best. Yeah. Okay, I'll bring you guys back in a sec. Okay, folks, we are back here. It is a beautiful April morning, and that means we are going to go plant some rice. I'm just getting back to the farm here. I decided to go buy another rice planter. I figured, why not? It's only 25 grand. We'd made, a good chunk of coin off selling the canola oil and stuff like that. Plus, I did a bunch of contracts kind of leading through the months, like in the spring and winter and stuff, just to get here. And I figured 25 grand is pretty not too bad to, to get us another planter and just help things along. Especially since we want to, we want to get some more, well, we're going to want to get a bunch more rice fields going. Now, I'm kind of a dummy. Well, not kind of. I'm definitely a bit of a dummy. And I'll explain in a second. I want to just get this thing loaded up. Okay, so like I wasn't even paying attention, not even paying attention a little bit. Let's just go down here. This is a canola field. Like this field right down here that I was looking at. I don't know, like leave me alone. I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. So this is a canola field, which like could not have really worked out better. It's almost got 100% yield bonus and there's no weeds growing on it. So I'm gonna buy that field and we will eventually turn it into a rice field, but we might as well harvest it and put a bunch of the canola into the production facility. Whoa, what's going on here? See, the only thing I don't understand is like these rice planters, like I'm not buying. Like sometimes like why isn't this thing filling up? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, but it doesn't really matter. We can just, whatever, I'll just start it like this. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like it doesn't want to, sometimes they just jam out and they don't want to like fill all the way up. Or they just won't accept the sapling pallets. It's like a little bit of a glitch. I don't know. Whatever, the game's still pretty new. Hopefully they figure it out. We'll just deal with it as it comes. So I'm going to get these guys going planting these fields. I'll get a worker kind of going on both of these properly. Let's just see here. Okay. Let's get someone started on that. I got this, our little rice pallet hauling wagon thing fired up and ready to go to kind of help us out. I'm going to, let's jump into this one real quick here. And we'll get a worker started on that one. And we'll just kind of babysit it. I've got this tractor parked here with the trailer and I've just been loading up the rice oil as it gets made. There's another pallet there. I'll load it up in a second, but let's check the contracts real quick and just see what we got going on that we can go do. A hoeing one on field 1. That's pretty easy. Rock removal. Weeding. Wood transport. I definitely don't feel like doing that one. Dead wood. Don't feel like doing that one. Fertilizing. I mean, we could go do one of those. I think we should definitely do this one, though. Let's borrow the items for this real quick. Let's see if we can get someone going. Might as well just keep stacking some cash, because what I also want to buy when it comes time to harvest the rice is another rice harvester, just to speed everything up a little bit. I think that'll be a good investment, especially since it's only 95,000. But also, we might as well, let's just go do this right now. Because like I'm definitely going to buy this canola field. That just works out so good. It falls right into our, just everything. So we might as well buy that right now. This one we don't have enough money for. This one, I mean, we have enough money for, but I don't really know. This field is just grass. It'd be nice if this field, like, I don't even know. Grass is fine. We could sell it, but I mean, are we gonna bale it? Like, I don't know. What's on this field? Wheat. Yeah, we could buy this one as well. What's gonna be on number one though? Peas. Yeah, we don't really want to deal with that just yet. Okay. Well, I'll think about it with that other field, field 6, but let's get this guy going. On this one, that works out so good. Yeah, wasn't even paying attention. I can't believe that's a canola field. Just a dum-dum. Okay. Get someone going on that. Let's go back up to this field and let's just see. Oh, okay, like now we're getting these weird patches again. I don't get it. Maybe because I'm trying to plant when it's not flooded? 100% flooded? Is that what it could be? Well, no, this one's going fine. I don't know. I still can't figure that out. I really can't. Like, I think it's just seasonal. I think just like randomly just decides each field like, nah, sorry about your luck. We're only gonna we're only gonna have some dead spots or some full fields every once in a while. But okay, I'm gonna keep going here. I'm gonna keep going planting this stuff, and I'll bring you guys back when we're a little bit further along, and maybe we got some of these fields more planted, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, folks, I'm just back here. We got all these fields planted out. I planted them, and then I flooded them through the month of May, and I just got us into the month of June here, so that we can go sell our rice oil. We're gonna go down to the farmers market. I think I could take it to the Goldcrest Valley Railroad track, but it's like not that much more. It's not really worth it to go get the train and do all that stuff. So I'm just going to take it to the farmer's market, but I just want to flood the fields real quick here. Even though it is raining, we still got to flood these fields. And keep our rice growing good. Now, let's just do some checks here real quick. So, with our where are we at? Production facilities. Okay, so we still got 13,000 liters of rice in there. Obviously, we don't got any canola because we did all the canola oil, but we'll have a whole bunch more now that we got that extra field. So I'm just gonna kind of wait and see how this is all gonna go down. Like I know we had a bunch of extra rice oil. I think I'm gonna wait to get more rice fields until we work through this kind of portion of the production, and then we'll just see how much rice we actually need to get to keep the production facility going for like the full year. Like I just don't know how to gauge that just yet. I don't want to build a massive rice field down there and then like our production facility, we have too much rice because we only go through about 3,000 liters of rice per month in between the harvests. And so like if I just go in here and look, where's my rice? So we plant in April, let's say, and then we harvest in August. So that means we got 1 2 3 4 5 6, basically 7 months. So we need to be getting about 21,000 liters to put it through in a full year, which now that I'm doing the math in my head, if that's correct, we need 21,000 liters to like, if we're producing about 3,000 liters of oil per month. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. We're going through 3,000 liters of rice to produce 2,000 liters of rice oil per month. So if it's 7 months in between, I guess we need 21,000 liters. So now that I'm working out the math right now, we can probably put that big canola field that we just purchased into a full rice field. And then that'll be, because we get about 10,000 liters off of a harvest right now. So we're doing about half. Okay, so now that I'm working it out, we probably can put that whole field as a canola, or sorry, as a rice field, and that'll be fine. And then we'll just move all our canola fields up here to field either 1 and 6. I don't think I'm going to spend the money on this field 49, like unless all of a sudden in the future we have a bunch of extra cash kicking around. But I don't know. Before that field make like that field's like 120 grand. I just don't really know if that field's gonna make us 120 grand by the time this series is done. If that makes sense. Like I don't know. The field's so small, it's not gonna produce enough canola to really. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that field's worth it to buy. But fields 1 and fields 6 will kind of our next thing to do. Now, I think, which one is it? I can't remember exactly. There's one of those fields that have wheat on it. So I kind of want to buy that one next to harvest the wheat. Let me just pull through here and let's see how much cash we get from all this. Dang, so what did we get there? 23 times 3, so what's that? 69, and then 53, so 110, 100 and what? 120? Did I do that math correct? Finances. 123. Okay, not too bad. 123,000. That's awesome. We're up to 339 and we bought that field. That's crazy. All right. Okay, let's head back up to the farm. Actually, let's do a flyby. Let's do a flyby of that one field. We'll just cut through the we'll try and be nice here. We'll cut down the edge of their field there. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, let's rip over and just see, is it field 1? Because we could potentially buy this right now. No, it doesn't really matter. We could buy it now or we could buy it in the future. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, like this field 49 is just so tiny. I don't think it's worth messing around. So field 6 here. Whoa, I just smashed into a rock. Field 6 has got wheat on it and field 1 has peas on it. Now, the nice thing about the wheat is we can just harvest that with the equipment that we have. We'd have to rent or lease rather the pea harvester to do field number 1. So I kind of don't feel like doing that. I almost just kind of want to wait till maybe there's something better on that field and we can buy it. Like we got so lucky that field 32 in the back that we bought had canola on it. Like that's just so lucky. And I don't really know if we're going to get lucky with that field number 6 having something better on it after it's ready to harvest. Let me just check this calendar real quick here. So where's wheat? Barley, wheat. So we can harvest in July, August. Yeah, I think we have to buy that wheat field. I think that's going to be the smartest thing, and then we can just plant canola in it late if we have to. I wonder if that field will be ready to harvest kind of on the sooner side of harvesting like seasons or on the later side. I'm not too sure. I think regardless though we have to buy that field. That just seems like it makes the most amount of sense. It'd be nice if we could just harvest it right in July. Maybe this will do. I'll sleep through a month and I'll see if we can harvest it right in July, because if we can, that would be freaking awesome. But I guess it doesn't matter. We can just wait and plant everything in September as is. Okay, let's just do this. Let's get that field. 120 grand. What's this one? Yeah, that field's too expensive. 477. 476. This has grass on it. And this has a bunch of stuff we don't really want. Like, same with this. Like, we don't need all those trees. We don't need those trees. I wish we could set our own contract for someone to come harvest all these trees for us. What's this field? Field 80? We definitely don't want that. No, I think we buy this field. It's 121,000. Let's just buy it because we definitely want it. We'll get that weed off it. That'll pay for a little bit of it, and then we can sleep through, and hopefully we'll be harvesting it in July. But okay, I'm just gonna put a little cut in here. I'll kind of do some things, get tidied up around here, and then I'll bring you back when we're into July. Team. So I slept through into July, and basically all our fields are ready to harvest. The new canola field that we bought. One field 32, that one's ready to harvest. Obviously, you can see all these ones behind us here ready to harvest. And our wheat field that we just bought is ready to harvest. So I'm just heading down with the combine now. I've got our grain truck down here ready to go. And yeah, we're gonna start cutting some wheat and getting this field good to go. I think we'll just throw the wheat in the silos right now. I haven't looked to see when the best time to go sell this stuff is. I have no idea. Um, but yeah, I'll figure that out after. We're not gonna get a whole pile of cash off this field anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so that's what I think we're gonna do. We'll get this field cut. Now, I slept through. I don't know. The store is just like complete booty cheeks. This like last little bit. Like I never ever see grape harvesters in the store, let alone two. So we got two grape harvesters, a header trailer. I mean, I guess this plow is a decent deal, but like, what? I don't know. I don't know. The store is like a little bit chalked, it feels like. But I think what we'll do for this, I think we might as well do a nice little time lapse of us cutting this field and getting all the grain and stuff pulled off. So I got it set up so we're just gonna be kind of tabbing back and forth between the grain truck and the combine here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go through. I don't even think I'm gonna use GPS. I'm just gonna kind of go through and do her old school, if you will. So yeah, let's do a little bit of a time lapse here. Okay, team, I'm back now. We've got our wheat field cut. I'm just taking this whole grain track up to the silos, and then, sorry, excuse me. And then we'll get this guy pulled out of the way. I'll bring the harvester back up, and I'll probably just dump right from the combine into the grain silos. So we didn't really have quite a full load on the first dump that I did. It was probably closer to around 7,000. It's probably 14,500 ish or 14,000, yeah, ish with with this load, and then I can't remember what was left in the combine itself. Jeez, I feel like the braking in this game is different than FS22. It seems like I'm always overshooting everything, or they really got it coded for like when you got like a heavy full load in or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. But okay, I just want to pull this out of the way. We'll check right now. So yeah, probably like where are we at here? Wheat 14,600. Okay, not too bad. Plus we got another, say 4,000 in there. So about 18,000 liters of wheat off that, which what does it say? Max value 17,000, 18,000. Yeah, that's basically what I thought. That's pretty much what I thought. Actually, I'm not gonna drive this all the way up there. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's go back and grab this thing. There's no sense driving the combine all the way up there, and we got canola fields to harvest. But I'm going to save those canola fields to harvest for next episode. I think I'm going to end the episode basically right here. I'm going to get this last bit of wheat hauled out of the combine, take it up there, and that's basically going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we will be harvesting a bunch of canola. Which will be going straight into the production facility, and we will be making more canola oil. I'm glad we bought the fields that we did. We're still over 200 grand. We could probably, the only thing I'll probably do off camera is maybe go do some contracts. I don't really know. But the only other thing I don't know, I was kind of thinking about buying something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just lease it. Actually, yeah, I think I'm just gonna lease it. I think I might lease a, def, a, dis, a decent set or a different set of cultivators just to help get these fields cleaned off. But I'll see. I'll see kind of what I'm thinking. I would rather spend money and buy another planter. I think, I could always buy another small planter and then just have two tractors going with planters rather than, that might be a cheaper option. I'll see. It'd be nice if something good came through the stores. I mean, that would be nice. That would be nice rather than two different grape harvesters and a header trailer. Like what? Like what are we supposed to do with this? We're looking for some good deals here. I look at that. I never see these in the store, and then to have two is just crazy. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck with me to this point, I appreciate it like always. Thank you so much. If you can do me a favor of hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. But, don't always feel like you have to. I'm getting really excited with this series because now we're at a point where we're really going to start making some serious cash each harvest. Especially the next one. Each harvest is just going to get better and better. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Like I said, I appreciate it. Have a good afternoon, morning, day, whatever time of the day it is for you. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. All right, this is Ultra Farmer. I am out. Thanks again, and have a good one.